Hey y'all, welcome to Hickory State Resort Park. My name is Kalen Simpson and I'm the senior ranger here today. Today we're just going to be showing you around what it's like in the life of a park ranger. Let's go! Hey y'all, so to start off the day we're going to do a quick patrol of the golf course. We got a call from a park visitor about an abandoned boat, so we're going to drive around to see if we can locate it. It got pretty windy on the golf cart as we were driving through the course, but I did want to show y'all this and tell you about how we handle these situations as rangers. Typically when we get a call about an abandoned boat, our first step is to see if we can locate the boat. If we're able to locate the boat, our next step is to call DNR. Since the lake is in their jurisdiction, this falls under their category, so we pass it to them. Once DNR is contacted, they basically take the numbers from the registration and try to locate the owner of the boat. So we're currently on a patrol on the golf course. Last night we had a windstorm come through and it knocked down one of our trees. We currently have Ranger Noel, who is our Ranger 2 at Hickory State Park and Baker Creek State Park, working on bucking up these trees. Just some of the unexpected things that happen as park rangers. We really have to be able to adjust our day to make the park better and safer for park guests. So unfortunately we were unable to locate the boat. We did a quick patrol of the entire perimeter of the lake on the golf course. Our hopes are that the owner of the boat was able to locate their boat. From here forward, we'll just kind of keep our eyes and ears open if a park guest or another park employee locates this boat. Sometimes the wind tends to push the boat to a different cove. Right now, we actually are on our way to our next appointment, which will be archery and skeet. We're going to be meeting up with John and JC and hopefully have a friendly little competition. So we're here with John and JC for an archery appointment. We have already filled out our liability forms. We're just going to go on down to the archery range to go over safety before we start our appointment. So here we are just going over some safety info. After that, I showed them how to properly aim and then let them start on their first round of 3. Awesome, so we just wrapped up with our archery appointment. We made our way down to the skeet field. I'm here with John again. We're going to go over safety of using a shotgun, safety of being on a gun range, and then safety of actually shooting skeet itself. So John has already filled out a release of liability form due with archery. It coincides with skeet as well. So with skeet, we're going to be using a 20 gauge shotgun. You have shot before, so you do have basic information regarding shotguns. Most important thing is guns can be deadly. We always want to make sure, same thing with archery, that the gun is always pointed downrange. We never want to swing it around at different locations. We never want to hold our finger on the trigger unless we are shooting. Once we are done shooting, the gun goes automatically back onto safety and our finger is off of the trigger. That is the number one thing with gun safety. So if you notice here, like I said, it is a 20 gauge. If you see the S, that means the safety's on. You will not be able to pull the trigger even if you tried. If you look down the barrel, you will notice that it is empty. So with that, we are going to go on and get started with our ski appointment. We always wear eye protection and ear protection. PPE is the cornerstone of South Carolina State Park, so we want to make sure that we're following our guidelines. So we made our way to Station 3. Basically, we're going to go over how to aim the gun to actually shoot skeet. And again, just reiterate gun safety with John. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open the barrel. We're going to put 2 in. We're going to close the barrel. The safety is still on. Most important thing, when you drag down and you're ready to yell pull, make sure you take the safety off. Are you ready?
Ready.
Awesome. You'll drag down to the low house, take the safety off, yell pull when you're ready.
Pull.
You're going to make sure the safety's on. We're going to pop that open. We'll pick these up later. We're going to move to the second location. So we found this turtle. We're just going to move it out of the road just so it doesn't get hit. We'll just place it on the roadside and then it will find its way to the lake, which is on the opposite side of the golf course. So we are currently at the Guillebeau house. Andre Guillebeau was an American militia during the American Revolution. He settled over in the New Bordeaux, which was an upcountry Huguenot settlement. So in 1973, the Guillebeau house was listed as a National Register, and then in 1983, the Guillebeau house was moved to Hickory State Park. So park rangers have a lot of duties when it comes to the Guillebeau house, whether it be housekeeping when park guests are checking in, any revamping that we need to do, touch-ups on paint, any electrical issues. Our main duty at the Guillebeau house are safety inspections. With this being an old home, we do get a lot of wildlife that enters the home. So one thing we do as preventative maintenance is we spray eucalyptus peppermint mixture around the exterior of the home, and this really allows the animal to smell the scent. It takes them away from the house. We still do have minor issues of flying squirrels that could potentially enter the home, but we do spray this once a week, which typically takes care of the issues. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go around the exterior of the home, spray this mixture, and then let it set in. And that's really it for preventative maintenance. We do safety inspections once a month on park. For safety inspections inside the Guillebeau home, we go inside and we look at the decking to see if any nails need to be replaced. We check air filters, really anything that could be a potential hazard to park guests or park employees. Hey y'all, we're over at Baker Creek State Park, which is Hickory Knob State Resorts Park Satellite Park. With the ranger staff, we actually run operations for both locations. So while we're over here at Baker Creek, we're going to go in and start prep work for 4th of July weekend. We just resurfaced our beachy sand area, so we're going to go in, spray some weed killer, and then we're going to have Ranger Jess, who is our all-park ranger, ride the tractor and rake the sand for us. Follow along. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to click the link below to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, check out all other social media platforms. We hope to see you at one of our 47 state parks. Bye, y'all.